Mr. Whalen reads!
Hi friends, it's Mr. Whalen here, and yes, I am in another room. This is not a green screen, it's a real different room. It's a hobbit hole that I found to kind of, burrow myself down in and make myself cozy and come and share another book with you. This is another story from a book we've already read a little bit of. It's from the Sneetches and Other Stories by Dr. Seuss. Remember, we already read the Sneetches, or if you've been to the channel and you've seen the Sneetches, it's out there. Read that first. The next story in there is called The Zacks. The Zacks. What happens when two people meet and each have different ideas about doing something and neither one of them is gonna budge? Anybody know anybody like that? Anybody heard the word stubborn before? Sometimes it can create problems, and Dr. Seuss wrote about them in his little story called The Zacks. Maybe we've met some Zacks before, maybe we have some Zacks in our life. Anyway, it's a fun little story, short little story. My privilege to share it with you, and I hope you enjoy it too.
The Zacks, from The Sneetches and Other Stories by Dr. Seuss. The Zacks. One day, making tracks in the prairie of Prax, came a north-going Zacks and a south-going Zacks. And it happened that both of them came to a place where they bumped. There they stood, foot to foot, face to face. "Look here now," the north-going Zack said. "I say, you are blocking my path. You are right in my way. I'm a north-going Zack, and I always go north. Get out of my way now, and let me go forth." "Who's in whose way?" snapped the south-going Zacks. "I always go south, making south-going tracks. So you're in my way, and I ask you to move and let me go south in my south-going groove." Then the north-going Zacks puffed his chest up with pride. "I never," he said, "take a step to one side. And I'll prove to you that I won't change my ways if I have to keep standing here 59 days. "And I'll prove to you," yelled the south-going Zacks, "that I can stand here in the prairie of Prax for 59 years. For I live by a rule that I learned as a boy back in south-going school. Never budge. That's my rule. Never budge in the least. Not an inch to the west, not an inch to the east. I'll stay here not budging. I can and I will, if it makes you and me and the whole world stand still." Well, of course, the world didn't stand still. The world grew. In a couple of years, the new highway came through, and they built it right over those two stubborn Zacks and left them there, standing, unbudged in their tracks.